Here we are with another Rock Island, which is part of Armscor, as you see from the ammo boxes next to me. Flip around their standard Rock Island case to find a not so standard gun. The test casings you see here look a little strange, don't they? That's the 22 TCM, or Twassen Craig Mini Mag, this round here. This gun can also fire 9mm, which is kind of neat. Runs out of the same magazines. You just swap out the barrel and recoil assembly. I'll cover that 22 TCM round more a little later. To finish up what we got in the box. Second magazine, one of these mag loader things that sometimes are handy, sometimes not. 10 round capacity mag. And let's get to the actual gun. Very snugly fit in the foam here. There it is. I don't know if the custom gun makers are starting to sweat yet, but you might have noticed that a lot of these companies in the Philippines are making 1911s become standard with a lot of the features that we used to have to pay a whole lot to have done to a gun. Stuff like the G10 grips, front cocking serrations, skeletonized adjustable trigger, skeletonized hammer, large beaver tail, large grip safety, checkering on the back, flared magazine well, and a very, very smooth action. There's a wee bit of play there. This is a used gun. I don't know how many rounds went through it before I got to it, but adjustable rear sight, fiber optic front sight. This gun comes standard with a lot of things that you used to have to pay a lot of money to have done to your gun. I also appreciate that the side hasn't been completely turned into a billboard, just the TCM there, and the small Rock Island emblem on the side. Left part of the slide left naked. Pretty good gun. Fairly clean break. Little bit of take up. And then break. Now, more on this 22 TCM. Now, the 22 TCM might look like a blend between 9mm and 223, but the parent casing is actually the 223. It's a 40 grain bullet traveling at 2,000 feet per second, puts out roughly 390 foot-pounds of energy, which is a little more than most of the 9mm. Now, what could the advantages be with this other than just the fun? Well, let's take a look at weight. So a full-size 1911 roughly weighs the same regardless of the caliber. Looking at the capacity, this can hold 10 rounds of 22 TCM. Which, all added up, runs you about 81 grams. Can also hold 10 rounds of 9mm. $124 grams. Putting this at roughly 50% more weight for the 9mm, which generally produces less energy. Now, of course, there are some rounds out there that are exceptions, and we don't have a lot of options on the 22 TCM. What I'm using here are both Armscor loads. So what about that 8-round 45? $146 grams. Of course, much heavier. So, what it comes down to is what you want to shoot, the recoil, and what you can shoot the most accurately, the quickest. We'll take this gun out and give you our shooting impressions.